Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals. These are going to be items that I've found for this week that are either on sale, items even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, or items I find interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them. I'll also have all of these items linked down in the description for you guys with their own independent link for each one. And then I'll have two additional links that says tools and tools continued. Those are going to take you to a long list of tools that I've went over in the past. So that's all there for you guys if you guys are interested. First up on today's list is one that I purchased back in the beginning of 2023. So almost 2 years, year and a half, 2 years with this. And I absolutely love it. Not only does PB Swiss make some really good quality products, but I really enjoy a stubby screwdriver. Anytime I can, I like to use a stubby because I feel like the closer I am to the fastener, the more control and the faster I can work. And PB Swiss has this different type of material for a handle that I haven't, at least none of my 10 other brands of screwdrivers, none of them have this type of material. It's a very rubbery yet grippy grit style, and I really enjoy how it feels. And you can get a lot of torque with it while it's still being very comfortable. And the shaft on this has a nice strong magnet. The other thing that's nice is PB Swiss has some really nice tools, but a lot of them are pretty high price, especially like if you just look at some of their bit sets. I mean, just a decent sized set of their bits are a couple $100 to $300 for their bits if you get a decent amount of them. So they're not cheap, but they do have some good quality bits. And the thing that I like about this, not only are you getting a good little stubby driver, but you're also getting 6 bits with it as well. And they're 6 of the most common bits. So that's really nice. You get 3 different Torx, a slotted, and 2 Phillips. So besides the good strong magnet, the good bits, the comfortable handle, it's also got a carousel built into the handle, and it works really well. It snaps in place really nice, holds the bits really well. So I've really enjoyed this over the last 2 years. And I'm not a huge ratcheting screwdriver fan. There are only a couple that I actually have now that I've kept around, because there are a couple that I enjoy, but I just don't find myself, really using ratcheting drivers. A lot of the times I'm just going for a standard multi-bit or just a standard screwdriver. I don't know what it is. It's just what I prefer. But I do have a couple ratcheting ones that I like, but as far as a non-ratcheting stubby, this is my go-to, and I absolutely love it. This is on sale at $27. The typical price is $28.50, so a little bit of savings there. This has 4.7 stars at 177 ratings. There you can see the carousel, how it operates. It just slides in and out. The overall length of it is 3.4 inches. There you can see the information on it. This is one of the ratcheting drivers that I have that I really enjoy. But if you're like me and you enjoy a stubby screwdriver and you want one of quality and you're okay with a multi-bit screwdriver, I think this is a fantastic option, especially when you can catch it on sale. PB Swiss has some really good stuff. It's just finding them at the right price. Next up, we are looking at the Astro Tools mid-length pinless universal impact sockets. And this is from 10 millimeter to 19. And I have a few Astro Tools, and I've been extremely happy with them. I don't think I've ever had an issue with them, at least not that I can remember. And I've had some of their tools for almost 10 years. And while I don't have experience with this specific set, it is nice to see a good quality pinless universal impact socket set for under $100. There are some brands out there that you've never heard of. A lot of them are pinned, which is nothing's wrong with the pinned ones. They're just not quite as strong, and sometimes you don't get quite the angle you do as a pinless one. So the pinless ones are usually a little bit more expensive than the pinned version of universal impact sockets. But a lot of these no-name brands that you've never heard of that sell universal impact sockets, they're either going to be the pin style, or even if they're pinless, I don't know what the quality is like on them, but I do know I have good experience with Astro. And I think this is a really good price for a pinless set of this size. If you guys follow the channel, you guys might know that a few weeks back, I did a video on Tech Tools and them releasing some of their new tools for this year. And one of those items is their universal impact sockets. And they released, I think, their smallest metric set is from 8 to 19, and it starts at $125, which isn't terrible. But way back in the day when I first started my channel and I first started getting into Technic Tools, I could go through almost all of their tools and recommend almost all of their tools. Now, not just because of inflation or because they've redesigned and released better quality tools over the years, but they've just gotten outrageous with some of their pricing. While I still really enjoy Technic Tools and will still continue to buy them, I can't just go on their website and be like, you know, all of these are great purchases. They're not. While the quality is there, the prices on some of them are just too high for the quality range that they fall into. And it's sad to see, because I know what Tekton used to be. You know, good quality impact socket sets, you know, $30, $60 here and there, like good size sets too. Now granted, they do have much larger sets now, but their smallest set is at least double the price of what they used to be. So that's unfortunate. So if you're not looking at dropping the 125 for the Tekton set, I think this is a good alternative. There are some others out there. Now, the only thing is Tekton has probably the best warranty that I've ever had to use, and it is probably the best one you could ever ask for from a tool company. That's one thing that I absolutely love about Tekton Tools, is their warranty process. Since I haven't really had any issues that I can think of from Astro, I don't think I've ever used their warranty program, and I don't know how it is. It does have a lifetime warranty, but I'm not sure, you know, what the process is like. This has 5 stars at 1 rating, but these are actually mid-length, which I really like. And as of right now, Tekton only offers theirs in the shallow. They don't have any deep wells or mid-lengths as of yet. That may change. I always enjoy when Tekton adds to their lineup of tools. So here's the shallow ones from Astro Pneumatic. Same size, same set. It's just instead of mid-length, it's a shallow. 4.8 stars, 1,120 reviews. So definitely a lot of people that are very happy with them. And it comes on a nice little rail. But I think this is a great price for a pinless universal impact socket set. This one being at $62.50. Next up is one that I don't have experience with, but a few weeks ago I did mention the Channellock's new screwdriver set, just, you know, some of their sets that they've released over the last year or two with the new handle design. They have new picks and screwdrivers and things like that, but when I was looking at those, I never came across this multi-bit, and I think this is a good price for their little multi-bit, right around at what I would pay for this. It's made in the USA. As far as I can tell, it's 100% made in the USA. As you can see here, my dumb body's in the way, but it does state 100% made in the USA. Let me know if you guys like this new handle design from Channellock, or if you preferred their old, like, acetone style, just that classic, you know, design handle. I think they still sell some of them, but while I really do enjoy those old handle designs, I think this is a nice handle design as well. It's just kind of that reinforced plastic or nylon, and it's a 3-sided tri-lobe handle. So I think it's probably a pretty comfortable handle. Once again, I don't have personal experience with this. It does look to have 6 sides up here at the front to kind of prevent rolling, and that tri-lobe also helps with that. And this is at $20, not on sale, 4.7 stars, 51 ratings. But I figured I would just mention this because I had went over a few of their new products that they had released with this handle design, and just last week when I found this was the first time I saw this multi-bit, and figured I'd at least share it with you guys. So please let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Next, and kind of last up, is the Vim Tools Nano Flex Ratcheting Wrench Set. Now, I have a couple tools from Vim, and I really like Vim Tools. They come out with some pretty innovative, creative products that you don't see from a lot of other brands, name brands, and that's what I like. They kind of have some of those unique tools that you just don't see other companies coming up with. So Vim usually does a pretty good job of coming up with pretty interesting stuff that can be really handy. Now, the downside is a lot of the times I feel that Vim tools are overpriced. So unless I find them on sale, 90% of the time I'm not buying them. But I do like a lot of their designs. But there just comes a point to where you just got to cool it. Like $80 for these 3 small nano flex ratcheting wrenches is just ridiculous. I get it. Comes in a nice little EVA foam tray that people probably aren't going to keep them in there because it's going to take up too much space. And these things are tiny enough, you could probably just stack them all in a corner and be just fine. I think this is just overpriced for what they are. I'm sure they're absolutely fantastic, especially for some of those out there that do daily work, maybe come across a specific type of vehicle or piece of machinery that requires having a handy tool like this. And I'm sure it's well worth it. But keep in mind, this is a very, very, very small ratcheting wrench. You get 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13. I want to say that's close to $27 for each one of these. I don't even pay that for a full-size double box end ratcheting wrench. Why would I pay that for 30% of the material? You literally don't even have to make the center section of the wrench for a double box end ratcheting wrench. You just have to connect the two ends. So you've saved yourself a huge amount on material right there. So where they think $80 is a good price for this, I don't know. Like I said, I like Vim Tools. I think they come up with some really good products. I just think a lot of them are overpriced for what they are. This is $80 and it has 4.6 stars at 37 ratings. And if you're a Vim Tools fan and you purchase these and you're happy with them, by all means, that's great. I'm happy for you. But with how small these are, I would absolutely have no problem going and buying this brand that I've never heard of set. And there are other brands selling sets just like this. This is going to include 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So not only are you getting more, you're getting the same tool. Yeah, maybe the quality's not quite there, but as long as it ratchets, you're not putting a lot of torque on it. This is a palm double box end ratcheting wrench. The chances of you breaking one of these is pretty slim. This is also 72 tooth design, just like Vim Tools. It is a 12-point design, 180-degree flat. I mean, it's maybe the center section is a little bit longer than the Vim ones. This one has 4.7 stars at 48 ratings. This one, I believe, is basically the same thing, just from another company. Looks maybe a little bit nicer than the previous one we looked at. This one has 4.5 stars at 11 ratings, $33. Typical price is $39. This is the price roughly at what Vim should be at. Vim should probably be closer to $50 because, I don't know, I just feel like $80 is roughly what a lot of people are paying for a whole wrench set, or, you know, roughly what you would pay, maybe half the price of a full-size ratcheting wrench set. So I just think that is a little overpriced for what they are, when I can go get the whole Mountain 5-piece double box end ratcheting wrenches for $153. This is a 90-tooth design. Mountain's very well known in the automotive field. They have sold these for a long time, and a lot of people really, really enjoy them because some of these wrench sets like this do get very, very expensive. And Mountain has been truly tested over the years. And shoot, with the Vim ones, you don't get any features except for just the ratcheting wrench. Not only is this a 90-tooth design, but you're getting more sizes, you're getting a reversible feature, just overall just a better deal in all here. You could probably just cut these ends off and weld together the shaft with this, and you'd be better off with that pricing. Okay, I'm kind of exaggerating, but you get the point. I just feel like the Vim ones are overpriced while I still enjoy the brand and what they come up with. I just think a lot of the times their prices are a little too high for the quality range that they sit in, especially when you know about things like this and other brands that you could get them from. And I wouldn't be afraid of buying some of those lesser known brand name sets when it comes to a tool like that, because I feel like I'm most likely not going to break those. So those are the items on today's list. I will have both this Mountain set and the Vim set still linked down in the description if you guys are interested. I don't think it's a quality thing. There's probably nothing wrong with the quality of them. It's more of a price thing. But if you're a Vim fan and you like maybe their styling or whatever it may be, by all means, not judging you. That's it for this week's Amazon tool deals. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Once again, all of these will be linked down in the description for you guys. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.